Good evening. Here are today's hot news around the world. Stock market reacts to Middle East tensions. US stock markets have taken a hit as tensions escalate in the Middle East, driving oil prices higher. The S&P 500, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq futures all declined, while company-specific movements saw Lowe's stock rise on strong earnings and Target's fall after cutting its sales outlook. California IVF clinic bombing linked to extremist ideology. A tragic incident in Palm Springs, California, where a 25-year-old man died after bombing a fertility clinic, has been linked to a radical online movement called Anti-Life. Authorities are increasingly concerned about the growing influence of this nihilist ideology across the US and Europe. Measles outbreak spreads in US and Mexico. A major measles outbreak has affected the southwestern US, with over 2,500 cases confirmed and fatalities reported both in America and Mexico. The outbreak, which began in Ontario, Canada, is now spreading across Texas, New Mexico, and parts of Mexico. Devastating floods hit New South Wales. In Australia, New South Wales is facing one of its worst flooding events in history, described as a 1 in 500-year event. Nearly 50,000 people have been isolated, and emergency services have issued more than 100 flood warnings as rivers hit record levels and more rain looms. BAE Systems workers strike for higher wages. Over 400 employees at BAE Systems Australia have walked off the job, demanding a 30% pay rise. The strike, led by the Australian Manufacturing Workers Union, could delay key defence projects, including the much-anticipated Hunter-class frigates. British footballer deported over abuse claims. British footballer Jay Hart has been deported from Australia following multiple allegations of intimate partner violence. The Australian Border Force cancelled his visa, reinforcing the country's firm stance against domestic abuse by non-citizens. Australian Army rolls out new Abrams tanks. The Australian Defence Force has officially deployed 75 state-of-the-art M1A2 Abrams tanks during an international military exercise. The move is part of a broader effort to modernise Australia's defence forces and strengthen international cooperation. Thank you for watching. Please like and follow.